so this video is going to be about heat and temperatures. So there's a few questions here I added. They are theory questions, so I'm just going to skip over them, but you can download the PDF of this video. Like the link to download it would be in the description box. You can download it and you can follow what I'm doing and you can see like everything I'm doing. So I'm just going to skip to question 2 here, which is convert Kelvin to Celsius. So basically, what the Celsius, I'm just going to explain it here. So basically, our one we use, it starts from what they did is it just got the temperature from where the water freezes, which is 0. So here, and they got the temperature where the water boils, which is 100 Celsius, okay, and degrees, and what they did is just divided by 100, okay. So they just got those two temperatures and they divided everything by 100, and that's how it all started, okay. So obviously we want to go down, you just do the exact same measurement, just going down or up, okay. So that's how they, like this all started. The thing is that Kelvin works differently, okay. So 1 unit of Celsius degrees is the exact same as 1 Kelvin, is the exact same. So, but the 0 starts somewhere else. So instead of getting the temperature from where it boils, no, from where it freezes, they just got the absolute 0, which is the temperature where there's like a temperature where nothing can get colder, which is, if I'm wrong, it's minus 273.15 degrees Celsius, okay. So they got that as a 0, so they just went down, all the way down, and they got here absolute 0, okay, that'll be the absolute 0, and they call this 0 Kelvin. And then they just started going up by the exact same unit, and by the time they got by here, by 0, which is our 0, this is called 273.15 Kelvin, okay. And then they kept going, blue, 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 and once they get to 100 degrees of our unit, this one would be 273 plus 100, because 100 go up here, okay, this is plus 100, would be 373.15 Kelvin, okay. If that's not clear, you can go to YouTube or somewhere else and he will explain everything in more detail, okay. So basically, but the thing is that 1 unit, okay, 1 unit of 1 unit of degrees would be the exact same as 1 unit of Kelvin, okay. That doesn't mean that 1 degree Celsius is equal to 1 Kelvin. That's not correct. What I mean is 1 unit, okay, so it goes by the same unit, okay. So basically, now that we know that, we can go ahead here, and it says convert 440 Kelvin into Celsius. So basically, all I've done here is I got 0, if we know that 0 Kelvin is equal to minus 273.15 Celsius, then we know that if we add here, so here we just add in 440, so here we have to do the exact same, we just have to get this and add 440, and we get this result, okay, and the result is here, okay. So then question 3, we have the opposite. So now we're given Celsius and we have to convert it into Kelvin. How do we do this? Well, to do this is a bit more tricky. Well, it's not tricky, you just have to get your head around. How do we do this, right? Well, we know we just write down the exact same, okay? But here, instead of going, we just have to calculate what's the difference here. So how do we get from minus 273.15 Celsius to 121? So we just have to calculate the difference from going from here to here. How do we do that? Well, we just do minus 273.15 plus 21. No, minus 21, okay, because we're just getting the difference. So it'll be minus 121, which it will give us 394.15, and that's basically what I've done, okay. So now that we know the difference, we'll multiply it by, we just added, so we just added here, so we got 394.15 plus 0 is equal to 394 plus 15, because any number plus 0 is the exact same number. So basically, that's the answer, okay. I know that might not be really clear, but once you get the practice of it and you just practice a little bit, it'll get easier and easier. So now we have another one, okay? So we have we're gonna go ahead and do question 4 here. So a beaker of water has heat capacity of 3000 joules per Kelvin. How much heat energy must be added to raise the temperature from 0 to 100 Kelvin, okay? If you set from 6 to 100 degrees Celsius, then it'd be the exact same. It would be the exact same exercise, because 1 unit of degrees Celsius is the exact same as 1 unit of Kelvin. So the difference between 6 and 100 is 94 Kelvin, but it's also 94 degrees. Okay, so we wouldn't have to worry about that. Okay, so don't worry about the units here. But Fahrenheit works completely different. So that this only applies to Kelvin and Celsius. Okay, so now we get the difference from 6 to 100. So that's what I've done here. 100 minus 6 is 94. And we just multiply it by 3000, and that'll give us 282,000 joules. Okay, and then this thing here, we can just get rid of it. So now it says name 3 different types of heat transfer. So there's actually loads of them, but the 3 main ones you're gonna see is conduction, convection, radiation. And I think I have videos of this on my channel, but if I don't, I'll try to make them as soon as possible, and I will upload them, naming the differences and different exercises, explain everything a bit better. Okay, so if this video wasn't really clear, which is because I understand if it wasn't, I'll try to make a video about this in more detail of how to convert from Kelvin to Celsius, but I didn't want to make this video really long. Okay, so I'll try to make a video as soon as I can, and okay, that's it.